Hi guys, it's Tracy from Stampin' Away with Tracy, and I created this slim line card and I wanted to show you how I did that and give you the measurements. I think this is a great card for if you have multiple people going to sign or write something in it personal for the occasion. And I think this is great for kids too, because sometimes with kids it's bigger is better. And let me show you the product I used. The first thing I used was Daisy Lane stamp set and matching punches. The large daisy punch and the small daisy punch I used. And we used that for the flowers here on the card. Those are from the daisy punch. The next thing I used is the stitched nestled dies. Love these. These are such a staple in any stash. You can use them with so many projects. Scrapbook pages, just endless. Now remember, when they come from Stampin' Up, they don't have the magnetic sheet. I put that on there. The next die set that I used is the Frosted Bouquet. Now this comes with First Frost bundle. Love this. I love this little decoration here. It's fantastic. This is what you get from it. It is just really sweet. Right here is what you get. I love that. And I love this leaf. Love this gold leaf. And we did it in gold foil, and I'll show you that. So we used a little bit of gold foil. Now, the Designer Series paper that we used, which is here, is the Ornate Garden. It's brand new from Stampin' Up. And if you'd like to receive a catalog, I'll have a link below that you can fill that out. If you fill out your complete address, you'll get a catalog. If you give me your email address, I'll add you to my email list. And if you give me your birthday, I'll send you a handmade birthday card. So the sentiment came from Peaceful Moments, and that's in the mini catalog now. I just love these sentiments, so I used those. This is Rococo Rose paper. No, I'm sorry. This is not Rococo Rose paper. This is Terracotta Tile. I'm so sorry. Terracotta Tile. I had Rococo Rose ink right beside me on another project, so I'll move that. This is Terracotta Tile. Isn't that pretty? I love the terracotta tile with the green and gold. I think that is just so pretty. It gives them a little shine. I really like that. So, now the measurements for this card are 8 by 9 in the terracotta tile, 8 inches by 9 inches, and you score it 4 inches from both ends, and it puts it right in the middle. So it's 8 by 9. Now, when you cut this 8 inches, you have a perfect 1/2 inch strip. Don't throw that away. You can use this as a great sentiment strip. It's already pre-cut. It is perfectly cut at 1/2 inch. Don't throw these away. I put them in my file folder with my scraps with my color that it matches. That's how I do it. Now, the next thing we do is we have this green. Doesn't that just pop on there beautifully? And the green dimensions are 3.5 by 7 3/4. So you can adjust this. You can make it smaller. You can make it bigger. You know, if you want to fill the whole page, you don't want to see the terracotta tile, you can make it that way. But I wanted to see the terracotta tile because I love it against the green. So that is the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to adhere this. Now I'm using multi-purpose liquid glue. I always use, not always, but I use this a lot. I like it. I like the ability to be able to wiggle, have a little bit of wiggle room to get it exactly where I want it. And that's why I use it. It's very economical. It lasts a long time. I believe it's $4 in the catalog, so it's extremely economical. And that's another reason I use it. Okay, so that's down. The next thing we want to do is we want to take our foil leaves, and look how nice this foil paper is. Let me show you. It is thick and just really nice paper. It's easy to work with. It's not flimsy. Look at that. Isn't that nice? A nice thickness. It's really easy to work with. And I'll have a link to that below. I'll have a link to everything below. And if you have a question, don't ever hesitate. My email will be listed below. Email me or make a comment on here. I try to watch my comments. So it's never a problem. Ask me my question. So we're going to go ahead and place these here because this is where we have to build this from the bottom up. So let's go ahead and put our leaves here. It just takes a tiny bit of this glue, not very much at all. You don't use a lot when you use this glue. You just need a little bit. Okay, those are down. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to give a little interest. I cut these out of the paper that matches around the sentiment, which is it matches this paper here, just to kind of pull the card together and give it a little more interest, because I really think that's what paper crafting is all about, providing interest, whether it's a scrapbook page, no matter what it is. It's just providing interest. So that's kind of what it's all about, to me anyway. Okay, I just put a tiny bit on the leaves. It doesn't take a lot. And I'm offsetting this. I'm not putting it exactly over the gold because I want it to be noticed. See how I did that? Now, take another one. Here. Just add just a tiny bit of glue to the tops. Doesn't take a lot. You just gently, gently, gently squeeze. Now, the reason I keep my multi-purpose glue upside down is so the glue stays at the tip, and when you open it, you don't blow air on your projects. So, some people don't use it because of that, but they're not keeping it upside down. So, you have to keep it upside down for it to work correctly. Isn't that pretty? I mean, building this card is so pretty. So, now, the next thing that we need to do is, I stamped on this with the Daisy Lane stamp, and I did use gold. And let me tell you what I learned. In the Stampin' Up! Holiday Fall Catalog, the Occasions Catalog, or the Mini Catalog, if they sell ink, it will sell out. And I didn't order the gold, so I had to use a different gold. And I'm not happy with myself that I didn't order it, but that mistake won't happen again. So if you really like the inks and the catalogs, the mini catalog or the occasions catalog, order it. Order it first. And when the mini catalog came out, I knew I made my mistake on my gold, so I ordered it first. So just a word to the wise, a mistake I made. Just wanted to tell you all. And we're going to use our dimensionals on the back of this. I want this daisy to come up some, so that I can slide the smaller daisies under there. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. It's really easy. So we're going to put this one in the middle. And see how it kind of comes up off the paper a little bit? I really like that. So I'm going to show you how I stamped one of the daisies. I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. Now, got my terracotta tile, and I'm going to get my gold ink. I laid it over here. And I'm sure any gold ink would do. Like I said, I'm really upset with myself that I didn't order the Stampin' Up! What they had in the catalog. But, you know, I didn't. Now, I'm going to line this up with a punch. And the punch, I'll show you what I mean. So, the punch, the petals go straight up and down. So I made these go straight up and down. It's just easier for me to punch. You don't have to do that. There's no right or wrong way on that. It just makes it easier. So ink it up. Now, you could also use the terracotta tile ink on this. You wouldn't have to use gold. If you have terracotta tile, use that. Okay. Now, that's that. And look at that. You can see it. I just like it. It just gives a little touch. So, get your punch out. You always punch with your punch upside down. So you can line it up really carefully. It doesn't take long. And punch. That's it. That is all that you do. Did you see how quick that was? And now you know why I love punches, because they're so quick to use. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stack up our daisies. And I'm going to show you how I do that. Add a little bit of gold, a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue, and just stack them. And then I turn them to make the daisy a little more full. See that? So I'll show you again. Put a little bit of multi-purpose glue on the back. Stack it and turn it to make the look a little full. Put a little more multi-purpose glue than I should have, but it will dry clear, so don't worry. Okay, so that's the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, add just a little bit of the multi-purpose glue, and I'm going to slide it under just a little bit, under the petals there. That's just kind of the look I want. That's just kind of how I want to do it, like that. Little bit of multi-purpose glue. And take this, just slide it under the petals really simply. And there you go. That's really basically, that's basically the crust there of the card. Isn't that pretty? Now, what I did is I took some more of the Ornate Garden Designer Series paper, cut it out with my nestled dies, and we're going to layer it. Just because I wanted a little more pop on this card. You don't have to do it this way. I just wanted a little more pop, so I'm going to. So, we've got that here. And that's on. Then we're going to add it to our card. Now remember, this paper is all two-sided, so much you can do with the paper. And it is so pretty. We're just going to add it here. Now, basically, I really like this card just as it is. But with the Ornate Garden, I believe, is the gold faceted gems. I love these. This is going to be a staple, I think, in my stash for flowers. Now, look at what this adds, just putting that in the middle. Isn't that pretty? It's not necessary. You don't have to have it, but I just love it. Take your pick tool, get your spatula. Let me show you how I do this. Just pick it off. See how easy that came off? Go right over to your project. Slides off. Love this take your pick tool. Love it. See how easy these slide? Perfect. Now look. Finished slimline card. Isn't that cute? That's not quite dry. Isn't that cute? Now, don't forget to click on my link below and be added to my email list. Or if you want a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, I'm happy to send you a catalog. We're getting the new catalog the 1st of June. So this is a great time to request one, and I'm happy to send you one. Please fill that out. Let me know. Send me a comment. Like this page if you like this video. Be sure and hit like. And leave me a comment and let me know what you think about the slimline card. Oh, and did I tell you that it fits in a envelope, a legal envelope? I did have one here, but I've been working on all kinds of things today, and now I can't find it. But this fits in a legal size envelope, and here it is. So you don't have to buy a special envelope for these slimline cards. They just fit in a legal size envelope. Isn't that cute? I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the card. Leave me comments. Let me know what you think. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks, guys. Have a wonderful day.